Hello, everyone. Welcome back to what's the show name?
It's
Kim,
kimchi soda,
Kimchi Soda. I am Soda.
and I am Kim.
We are gonna to correct ourselves.
Oh yeah, just I
You
want to do
spread misinformation last time.
It's my best quality. I'm gonna start off with some housekeeping. Last time I said that Geert Wilders, who is a Dutch politician, had a lot of influence in the Netherlands prior to this election. That's still the case, but his name is not that. It's actually Geert Wilders. He's still
Is it a
weird.
Wilders?
Yeah, I'm not too sure if Dutch is like German, in which the W is pronounced with like a V.
Okay, so it's Wilders.
Yeah. So yeah, Geert Wilders, still a weird-looking guy. Bit nuts. Is my understanding of his personality.
Do you eat both of the bread?
Oh, this is where. Yeah, I did.
We're going to review something later, and there are two portions. I thought one's for me and one's for Kim. He ate both.
No, soda. I didn't eat both. I thought I did because it looks like I did, but it's actually just a trick of the light. It's all
That one piece has only like four over five left.
good. I got hungry. And also, if we're throwing stones right now, wait, what's your name again? Oh, Soda has eaten half of the bowl of the other thing that we're eating. I can see the line of where it was full, and it's about halfway down at this point.
No, it's just I shake the ball, so they
Okay.
they
All
stay
the
on
air's
the wall of the
dispersed.
ball. Anyway, we're gonna to update our location. We are no longer on the islands.
Yeah, so we're no longer on the Herder McDonald Islands. This time we're in.
There's a boat that came here, I think 2 weeks ago, and we sort of just hopped on to see if we can escape this little island. So now we have arrived at mainland China.
Yeah. And then we got into a truck. Just a random. The first truck we saw, I think it was like a. What was it? It was like a. There was like hay barrels and things in it. And it delivered us to what we think is, and we haven't yet confirmed, Chengdu.
Yeah.
So that's where we're at the moment.
According to Kim, Chengdu is the gay capital of China. Do you want to elaborate on this information? Is it reliable?
I don't know if it is reliable, but according to the only China expert I know, which is my brother, Chengdu is the gay capital of China. You want me to elaborate on that? That means that my understanding is that there's.
Why suddenly so protective and
Of
humble
what?
of your language?
What does that mean?
Like, it's not me saying that. It's my brother, and from my understanding, I'm not too sure if it's right. You usually don't talk like this.
That is true.
He's proudly.
I've heard that it's the gay capital of China, and it's just they're very accepting of gay people here, which is fantastic. For everyone, I think that's really good. Soda just took another huge bite of the other thing that we're reviewing. It's gone down again by quite a bit. It's like a stop motion animation. What's the next thing we're talking about?
We're gonna talk about Australian politics. Oh wait, Kim is gonna update the Australian politics and the election in New York.
That's a weird name. You've never called me that before.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Kim.
that's okay, Soda. So I was going to talk about Australian politics. Should I start with the exciting New York City mayoral
Which
election?
is totally Australian.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Should we?
Okay.
Australia's claiming New York City, by the way, now.
Oh, that sounds.
It's like the same it has the same population as us, like our entire country, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's massive. We're claiming it. We can double our population if we just take over New York City.
Still can't beat the number of kangaroos, right?
No.
Oh, do you know kangaroos have 2 uterus and they can have 3 babies at the same time? One hopping around them, one in a pouch, and one in the uterus being an embryo.
Ah, so the one...
That's why there are so many of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Damn.
We can only have 1 baby at a time. They can have 3.
Yeah,
And
okay.
once the one in the embryo enters the pouch, they can mate again. So it's like if you
That's a quick turnaround.
when you're pregnant,
Yeah.
you can still fuck around and have one fertilized and waiting there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, okay. Is that the same with other marsupials or just kangaroos? Because those things, like, they're everywhere.
I don't know.
But
I feel like
don't-
marsupials are all weird, so I don't think it can be generalized.
'Cause
I didn't study that much. Sorry.
if wombats were like that, there wouldn't be such an issue with, like, endangered
Maybe it's just
wombats.
kangaroo.
Maybe it's just
And they're good at fighting.
they're good at fighting. How does that factor into it?
Doesn't sound like wombat. Like fighting.
Wombats do fight in a way. I think they fight with their butt, right? Like, they hide when they...
Sounds so dangerous.
You know, when they are threatened, they go back into their burrow head first, and they poke their butt out, and I believe their butt has, like, some form of cartilage. Like, it's quite tough. So any predators, like dingoes, or dogs, or cats, or anything that's trying to attack them, can't actually... It's not hurting the wombat. And then what the wombat does is it sort of, like, twerks its butt up into the top of into the roof of the hole, and crushes the skull of the predator with its butt. They also have square poo, but everyone knows that. That's probably why.
Okay. That was the update for New York City's election.
No, okay, so the New York City election. Zoran Mamdani won. He was a Democratic candidate. He's a socialist. He's awesome. He's got fantastic policies.
Kim is very biased, just so everybody knows.
Yeah, I'm very biased. Because I met him once. That's not true. I just lied again. No, I'm very biased because he's awesome.
Why is he awesome?
Well, okay, just on like a politician level, I don't think I've seen a more charismatic speaker in like a long time. It's like sort of like early Barack Obama style, like level of charisma. And like when it comes to public speaking, when it comes to engaging with the electorate, when it comes to his policy platform, his policy platform is far more what's the word? I don't want to say charismatic again.
Constructive?
It's far better than Barack
that's
Obama's
a very
ever was.
good word.
Yeah. In terms of like its social policy, he sort of had a very streamlined campaign, and he was up against like billionaire-backed candidates. There was Andrew Cuomo, who was running as an independent, but he was previously like the governor of the state of New York. And so he felt as though running in this race, he could salvage his political career, because at the end of his career as the governor, he was sort of disgraced. Like he retired, no, he resigned in disgrace because there were allegations of sexual harassment, I think, against him. So he was trying to recover his political career by having like an easy win, by being the Democratic candidate in the New York City mayoral election. He didn't win that position, and so he ran as an independent. So anyway, Zoran Mamdani's like major policies, I think, were just focused on affordability, the cost of living crisis.
For example?
Like one of them was to freeze rent for renters. I think there's like 2 million renters in New York, and he was able to swing a lot of voters with that policy. Free bus fares, I think, was another one. And I think something to do with early childhood, like childcare. So those were his 3 that he just focused. He just kept hammering them. And so that sort of message clarity really took to the electorate, and he was voted in with him. I think like a majority of the vote, like more than 50%, maybe like 50.1. But still. So yeah, really cool, and I think it'll have a lot of influence over the rest of the world, at least the Western world, over the next couple of years, in a similar way to Europe electing all of these right-wing fascist governments. This feels like a step in the right direction. Very influential, I hope. I've been burnt before.
Okay. Next, we're moving on to Australian politics. If you are too tired, we can also start with food review first.
I think food review first. My voice is really sore.
Have some water. Okay, the thing we're gonna review today is baked beans. We have two flavors. One is traditional one with cheese. The other one is kimchi baked beans, which I have eaten half of them. Yep.
This is a biased review.
I haven't tried the other one though. Okay. Later, we don't know which one we'll be eating, although the traditional one is put on the toast, but who knows what toast tastes like. Kim's gonna beat me.
Oh, is that how this is working?
And by the way, this is the first time I've officially tried baked beans. The only time I've tried before was trying to, I don't know, I had the idea that baked beans in tomato sauce would be a perfect replacement for tomato sauce for pasta. So I put the whole baked bean into pasta.
And it came out cursed?
It just became a
Inedible.
gigantic carb combo that's disgusting. And I really don't want to finish it, but I had to.
Well, some people put baked beans on pizza instead of like the tomato sauce.
That's questionable.
Yeah, I think it works maybe better than a pasta sauce because it's just like, it's not like mostly tomato sauce and some beans. It's pretty even.
Alright, we're gonna start.
Do you want to eat the one that I ate?
You can't say this, so I know which one you'll be feeding me.
This is my favourite part of podcasts where there's just like minutes of silence while people are about to start eating.
No, sorry.
Which one do you think that is?
This one has kimchi. 10 out of 10. No comment. Because it's Bibigo kimchi, remember?
Shout out Bibigo kimchi.
In the first episode, we reviewed kimchi, and Bibigo is the best.
Shout out Bibigo from Chengdu.
Okay. Second one. It's dripping. It's on my leg. Took it off.
It's on my leg. It landed on my white shorts.
The elephant is now orange. Yeah, this one is very plain compared to the kimchi one. But it's still good. I mean, I don't hate it. I can eat it. I'll say a 7 out of 10. Still good.
I won't do the blindfolded one, but I'm gonna rate them anyway.
Are you gonna eat them right now, or you?
I just took the biggest bite of the
Wait.
plain one.
You ate while I was eating?
Yep. I forgot the format of the show.
It's not that difficult.
It is.
Am I eating again? Oh. I thought I was eating again. Okay, now Kim's eating.
Spicy.
Because it's kimchi.
It's kimchi. Yeah, that's really, really good. That's my go-to way of making
do you want to
baked beans.
briefly share how you make it?
Yeah, okay. So I get some oil in the pan, and then I put some garlic in, and I let that like cook a little bit, and then I hit it with some gochugaru, Korean chili flakes, and then I go in with the kimchi, and I cook that for a couple minutes, and let the flavors sort of mix, and then I add the baked beans, and that's it. I just stir that. I add a little bit of water as well to make it a bit more soupy.
All right. How about the just the
The regular one.
yeah.
That's just baked beans in the pot. And then put some cheese in it and some Italian
And pepper?
herbs and pepper. It's simple, but it's good if you don't have any
It
ingredients.
doesn't go wrong.
It's not bad. Americans like have a fit whenever people bring up beans on toast
Yeah.
because it looks pretty horrific.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is, or it looks horrific?
It is looking horrific. It tastes not terrific, but good.
Okay, we're gonna have a talk after this.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, how would you rate it?
Kimchi's like a 9. Regular one's like a 6.
Oh, yeah.
When you eat it with the toast, it doesn't become better though. The toast actually kind of makes it worse because the toast is not
I don't think that toast is for baked beans.
baked beans. No, this is like high quality sourdough with seeds.
It shouldn't be put with something on it. It should just be eaten by itself. Is that how you eat sourdough? I'm actually not sure.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay. Back to Australian politics.
Well, how do we do this?
What's new?
What's new? So basically, all of the media attention at the moment in Australia, in terms of politics, has been on the opposition. Not usually the way this should be working, but I guess it's only 6 months after the election. Anyway, the opposition is pretty cooked. They're not doing a good job at being an opposition. They're sort of their greatest enemy at the moment is like themselves. Like,
What do you mean?
okay, so the current leader is Susan Lee. She comes from the moderate faction of the Liberal Party. She was elected it was a very close like leadership election between her and Angus Taylor. And Angus Taylor is far more conservative. He's from the right faction of the party. Over the last few months, her leadership has her influence as leader has sort of waned, and more people are coming out and just saying, I don't think she's going to be there for the full 3 years, and she'll be replaced before the next election. Which is not exactly a ringing endorsement of your leader. Like, I think a couple of weeks ago, just like some random senator just came out and was like, yeah, don't love the way she's running it. So whether she lasts to the next election is
Is
to
she
be
actually
seen.
problematic, or she just weak?
She's not very good. She's weak in the sense that to the majority of the party, who are far more conservative than her, because at the last election all the moderates were wiped out pretty much. The last 2 election cycles have wiped out a lot of the moderates, so the party is far more conservative. So to those conservative MPs, she's weak because she's moderate. And the other thing that's sort of happening at the moment is over these last few months, that conservative leader candidate, Angus Taylor, who I mentioned, he is no longer really like the favourite to become the right party leader. So from the right side of the party, because there's been a more hard right like potential leader who's arisen, Andrew Hastie. He's from Western Australia, and he's sort of like plays up almost like a MAGA, like American Trump style leader. He's going for that sort of very right wing populist, scary like anti-immigration, like scary levels of anti-immigration, scary levels of climate denial. And so that influence with climate denial has now resulted in the opposition abandoning its net zero pledge.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, if they get into government at the next election, they're abandoning all, like, I don't think it's like every like fossil fuel policy that they had, but they're no longer going to be committing to net zero by 2050, which is ridiculous. But at the same time, it was to be expected.
Okay. Thanks for your information. Anything you want to add on?
I just want to see how this plays out. It'll be interesting. I give it to leadership review, Susan Lee. I reckon like 4 out of 10. She's trying her best. Like it was a terrible thing to have to become opposition leader after that election. She's done okay, but she's going to get rolled in, I'm predicting, March next year.
Okay. How would you rate the new mayor of New York?
Okay. Well, because I haven't seen how he is.
I thought you met him once.
Yeah, but... definitely. But...
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you meet? I mean, like, how'd you rate him?
How do we meet? On the boat from Macquarie Island in mainland China.
How come I didn't see him?
I've tried to point him out to you, but you didn't. You weren't looking. It's alright.
Sounds pretty reasonable.
What was your question?
I forgot. How would you rate the New York mayor?
Well, he's not actually elected yet. Like, he's elected, but he's not actually been, like, installed. So I can't really give him a rating yet, but I hope he's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to talk about?
Did you call me...
No, do you?
Oh. No. No, my brain is blank now.
It's the kimchi.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for listening, and we might see you next week or not.
Who knows? Goodbye.
Bye, Simon.